Hello everybody and welcome to Voice of Fire Tarot. For today's reading I'm going to be talking about your root chakra. I have already covered the crown chakra in another video and I will provide a link in the comments below if you wish to see this. I will also be covering all the other five main chakras in future readings, as I feel that it is important that all of these chakras are balanced and aligned. Okay, so getting back to the root chakra, for those of you who don't know about chakras, the root chakra is located at the base of the spine and it is associated with the color red and the element of earth. The root chakra is concerned with our basic needs. These can be survival, fight or flight, feeling safe, feeling secure, feeling connected to the earth plane, feeling grounded in physical reality, and physical health and mental health, all them sorts of things are connected with your root chakra. So if there are any imbalances or blockages in this root chakra, this can manifest in many ways. It can manifest in a lack of physical vitality, fatigue, a lack of mental focus or clarity, feeling too flighty or even feeling too heavy as well, feeling very weighed down. You're also unable to ground your ideas into reality, hence the title, which is your root chakra and making your dreams real. You are unable to ground them into reality. And you also are more susceptible to depression and anxiety if your root chakra is blocked or imbalanced as well. And obviously all of these things will lead to a reduction in your self-esteem and self-worth. Okay. Also, any imbalances or blockages in this chakra can also affect your other higher chakras quite negatively as well. It will cause them to be misaligned and imbalanced as well, so the energy isn't flowing through them properly. And as I said before, you are unable to ground your wishes, your hopes, your dreams that you gain from the information you receive from your higher chakras. You can't ground them into reality. You aren't able to make these dreams real and tangible on earth if this root chakra isn't worked with. So for this reading, what I'm going to do, I'm firstly going to ask Spirit about the current state of your root chakra. I'll be asking how balanced it is and about any blockages that are in your root chakra. I will then be asking how this is affecting your daily life on earth. And then I'll be finished off by asking Spirit for any tips or advice on how you can clear the blockages or make your root chakra much more balanced to affect your life in a much more positive way and make your dreams real on planet Earth. Okay, so as usual, there will be 4 piles to choose from. So if you are drawn to pile 1, this will be the Hematite stone or crystal. You will notice that for all of the groups, I have chosen crystals that are associated with the root chakra. So we've got Hematite for group 1. For group 2, you will be choosing the Garnet stone. For group 3, it will be the Aegirine crystal. And for group 4, it will be the black tourmaline. Okay, so take as much time as you need, pause the video if necessary, and use your intuition to select which group or groups most resonate with you. Please remember that these are general readings, so just take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Okay, thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you at your reading. Goodbye. Hello Group 1 and welcome to your reading. You chose the Hematite crystal and this reading will be about your root chakra. I'll specifically be asking Spirit about the current state of your root chakra. For example, any imbalances or any blockages that are present in the root chakra. I will also be asking how this is affecting your daily life on planet Earth. And then I'll be asking Spirit for any tips or advice on how you can improve or restore the balance of your root chakra so that you're able to ground your dreams, ground your hopes, your wishes, ground them and make them real. Okay, right, so let's begin. So Spirit, please can you give me some information about the current state of the root chakra of people in group 1, please? Specifically, please can you tell me about any blockages or any imbalances that are present and how freely the energy is flowing through this chakra, please? Of people in group 1, please. We have the Page of Wands, followed by the Emperor, followed by the Page of Cups. Wow, this is a very positive start, group 1. I feel from looking at this, we have a central card here. We have a major arcana, the Emperor. And I feel in your case that you have a very, very strong foundation, that you have a sense of structure, that your feet are firmly on the ground. And this, to me, I'm looking at the Emperor, this Emperor energy, because you're so connected to the earth plane, it's like that sense of identity is very strong in you. You have a very, very strong sense of identity. And I feel that you're confident in the earth plane as well. It's a really lovely energy here. And you're able to project your ideas and your needs, and it just feels like you're able to meet them, at least your basic needs on the earth plane. So this to me is quite a healthy root chakra. This to me is definitely like a springboard. This is like the springboard for where all your energy, or your fire energy, as you see with the Page of Wands, and your creative energy as well, that is very much created to it, linked to it. So this Page of Cups energy as well. It's interesting that we have 2 pages. Pages are basically messengers. So the way I'm seeing this in this reading is that you have the elements of water that is being carried and the elements of fire carried like a message through all of your chakras, so through all of your other, the other 6 main chakras. So if we're going from the crown, the third eye, the throat, the heart, the solar plexus, the sacral, and down to the root chakra. And what I feel from this is that there's a nice flow of energy from your crown to your root chakra. And this energy, what they've shown here, is the energy of fire, which is it's like you're somebody who's able to put thoughts and ideas into action, into firepower as well. And you also have the feelings. It's like your feelings are quite grounded, but it's like you are connected to like an inner child within you as well. So it's quite a good balance here, actually, group 1. That's lovely. And we have the Hematite crystal here, which means that you were able to kind of ground all this Page of Wands, this Page of Cups, fire and water energy, these feelings, emotions, imagination. You're able to ground that into physical reality because your feet are so firmly on the ground. It's like you're able to anchor it. You're able to anchor all these ideas that you have, okay? Because you have a strong sense of, it's control. To me, it's like self-mastery, self-control. The Emperor is associated with the zodiac sign of Aries, which is about, having a strong identity, a strong sense of, self-confidence, self-awareness as well. Okay, I'm going to get some other cards just to get a bit more information about this. So information, please, Spirit, about the root chakra of people in group 1, please. Sorry, my microphone just fell off then. Okay, what do we got here? We have the sun on the bottom, lovely. This looks like illumination on your inner child as well. You have some sort of strong connection here, and it's to do with your root. So we have the High Priestess, followed by the Page of Cups again, which is really positive, group 1, followed by the Eight of Cups. Now with the Eight of Cups, what I'm drawn to here is that, yes, this person, I feel like you are on some kind of spiritual journey, and it's very rooted and grounded. And the reason it's drawing me to this is this red colour of his cloak. It's red, and it's showing, yes, you are looking for spiritual things, insight, messages of a higher vibration, but this is anchored and rooted in reality, in the earthly physical plane. And if you root these things in reality, what you're able to do is make sense of them, make sense of the messages and the wisdom that you're receiving. Okay. And yes, as I said before, there's a nice flow here between that sense of structure, that sense of self-control and mastery with your imagination. Okay. And yes, we have here the High Priestess. So yeah, what he's telling me here is that you have a strong intuition, but maybe even a psychic sense as well, especially since we have 2 Page of Cups here with the Priestess. So I think you have a lot of, some of you have a lot of kind of psychic potential at least, or, you know, psychic sense about you, that you know things, that you are connected to the other realms. But what you're able to do, you're able to anchor it in reality. So your intuition is really, really strong, and it's telling me that you should really, really listen to the intuition as well. That's strong in you, and you're able to make sense of it. You're able to put it into some kind of sense as well. Beautiful energy there. Okay, I'm going to get some oracles to explain this. Let's have a look at the colour energy associated with your root chakra. So we have Emerald, calm your mind, body and soul. I do feel here, I think rather than an instruction to calm your mind, body and soul, I think what it's saying is that you have there is a calmness, there's an authority about you, but it is calm. You're able to balance, because this is what I see, you've got a nice balance here between that Cups energy, the 5 energy and the Emperor energy. I just feel there's a nice balance here. Okay, and this is what it's showing through this lovely green color. There's a calmness to you, and green as well. I also think of it, I know it's to do with the heart chakra, but also it's like the greenness of the foliage of the earth. I feel you're very connected to the earth plane, to nature as well, and this is what's coming through here. Beautiful energy. Okay, anything else? Let's have a look at this card, this deck. So Spirit, anything you want to say please about the current state of the root chakra of people in group 1, please. Okay, we have Entrepreneur. Wow, this is positive, group 1. Be on the lookout for exciting business opportunities to unfold. Yeah, so definitely you are somebody who is able to get your thoughts and ideas into reality, into action. You're able to use this, as I said before, the Emperor is like a springboard. I see it as a springboard. You've got all this creative ideas, all this imagination. It's wonderful. You have the firepower as well, and the intuition to know when to act and when not to act. And this is part of the qualities of, of an entrepreneur. When, knowing when to act, when not to act, when's the right time to take that action. And you've got a really, really strong sense of that. So your intuition is really important here, group 1. Lovely. Strong root chakra there. So what I'd like to know, Spirit, is how is group 1's root chakra, how is it affecting their daily life on Earth, please? In the physical reality. How has this been affected by their root chakra, please, for group 1? we have Three of Wands, followed by the Seven of Pentacles, followed by the King of Swords. Wow. So I'm feeling from the Seven of Pentacles in the middle, it's like you were able to grow things from a tiny, tiny seed into something quite, we have a bush here. It's got loads of different pentacles on them. So you're able to really grow things from nothing. That's what I'm seeing here. And this person's in a state of, it's kind of assessing what he's got. In some card readings, this can be seen as negative, as seen as pondering, seen as disappointment. But in your card reading, for your root chakra, this is a positive thing. You're able to cultivate. You're able to cultivate something in the ether, something that you get from your intuition. From this Page of Cups energy, you're able to cultivate it on Earth. And what we've got here is there's a real sense of clarity about you, and this is what your root chakra is doing, because you're able to ground these messages, these intuitive messages that you receive from spirit, and also your imagination, your imaginative ideas, your creative ideas, your playful ideas. Because you can ground these in reality, everything's clear to you. It's like you have a really, really sharp mind. And as I said before, you have the entrepreneur spirit. You can really put ideas that seem basically like a seed, that seem like nothing. You can put them into action and grow something really, really wonderful. And what this is doing as well, it's enabling you to kind of step out of your comfort zone and to look out into an expanse of possibilities, as we're seeing with the Three of Wands. Really, really powerful. So I feel that some of you possibly starting on a new venture, some kind of new business where you're having to step out of your comfort zone on your own. Things are risky, but it's like you're able to see the way because you're grounded so much. Your intuition is grounded. You're able to like navigate the earth plane because you're able to see the bigger picture because of this. Very lovely. Okay. Anything else, please, Spirit, about the root chakra or people in group 1, please? So we have the Three of Swords, followed by the Two of Cups, followed by the Knight of Swords. So let's have a little look. I feel here that this hasn't been something that you were possibly born with in this lifetime. For some of you, that you might have had to do quite a bit of work on your root chakra, on grounding yourself. And this is what I'm getting here from this Three of Swords energy. Maybe this energy was some sort of disconnection with your root, with your intuition, something like that. And it was causing quite a lot of mental turmoil. You might have had disappointments in the past, but I feel like you've been grounding, not only grounding, but working with spirit, working in a grounded way as well. Okay. This could be also a connection with somebody else it could be romantic, it could be platonic, someone who has helped you with this journey of feeling more grounded, feeling more safe and feeling more secure in the earth plane. This has been I feel you've done a lot of work on your root chakra, and what this has done, we've gone from the Three of Swords to the Three of Wands, which is complete. Both are number 3, and 3 is to do with creativity, and 3 is a totally different energy. This is all closed and cloudy and quite dismal, and we've gone to totally open. There's like a golden light coming through. You're seeing all the possibilities, and that's because you've either been working with somebody else or with spirit or both. And this is enabling you to, as I said, grow things from nothing, because with this Knight of Swords here, it's giving you that courage to put your ideas into action. And this courage has enabled you to step out of your comfort zone, to heal this, but also to think more clearly, to come to conclusions, the right conclusions, really, really quickly. And I'm seeing here is like a little journey. We've gone from the Three of Swords, but because then you've gone to the Two of Cups, and then you've gone to the Knight of Swords. So you've gone from, it's quite a bleak Three of Swords here. There's a lot of heartache and probably anxiety as well. and a feeling of disappointment, because you've connected with that other energy through that frequency of cups, the emotions, you're actually able to have the courage of your convictions, your ideas, your thoughts. It's gone through a much more positive trajectory. Wow. Okay, let's think. How is it affecting your daily life? I'm going to use this numerology deck, I think. So how is the root chakra of people in group 1 affecting their daily life, please, Spirit? Forgiveness. It's like, because you've worked in your root chakra, you felt, it's like, what I feel is this could be actually another part of yourself. It could be your higher self, your spiritual self. It's like you've become more grounded. You've been able to see things as they really are. There could be something, it could be in your karma, it could be from anything. You've been able to come to a place in your life where you've been able to forgive yourself. And what this has done, this has enabled you to step out into the light, step out into all the possibilities before you, and it has actually healed this 3 of Swords energy. And that's because of your root chakra, the work that you've done on it as well. Because you've worked on this root chakra, this has made sense of all the messages and the energy and the impressions that you've received from your other higher chakras as well, because everything's linked and everything's working together quite nicely, quite harmoniously, and this is what's bringing together this forgiveness. Anything else about this, please? How is it affecting their daily life? We have wishful thinking. You are learning how to manifest the life that you desire. Yes, wonderful. So yeah, your wishes, you're able to ground them. You grounded them in reality. And if you ground them, as you see here, you are able to manifest them. So very, very positive effect here. Lovely. Okay. So there probably won't be that much, to be honest, but I'm going to ask Spirit anyway. Have you got any tips or advice for people in group 1 and anything they can do to make or restore the balance even in an even better way, to make their root chakra even better, please, Spirit? Even more balanced, even, remove any, there could be some little blockages here and there. Is there anything you can advise for people in group 1, please, Spirit, in order to improve their root chakra even more, please? We have the 4 of Swords, followed by the 8 of Wands, followed by the 6 of Cups. So what I'm feeling here, this to me is, I'm getting the word precision that's coming through here. And precision is achieved by maybe what you need to do, as you see with this 4 of Swords, is just take a little bit more time out sometimes, not all the time, but a little bit more time to yourself just to think things through so that even more clearly, so that things are even more clear, your thoughts are even more clear, and you could be more precise about where you're directing your actions. This to me, this is just kind of fine tuning. There's not any major things going on here as well. Possibly what's interesting is there might be something that needs to be addressed from the past and needs to be healed as well, which is just making you not proceed in that 8 of Wands kind of fashion. There's a tiny little block. There's something in your past, something in your, maybe something to do with your inner child that needs to be looked at, that needs to be addressed. Okay, and that would just elevate the energies of your root chakra even more, make you feel more grounded, make you feel more stable as well. Okay, I'm going to get a bit more information about this, please, Spirit. Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles, followed by the Six of Cups again. That's interesting. Followed by the Ace of Cups. Yes. So yeah, they're again emphasizing that there's just something, I'm not sure what it is, but there's something in your childhood, something in your past that's made you feel probably a bit ungrounded, a bit unstable, a bit unsure of yourself. That just needs addressing and looking into. And what that will do, this will add precision as well. And what they're also saying here, what I'm feeling here is that if you do spend a bit of time meditating or take a notice of things that you get in your dreams, and remember you are a highly intuitive or even psychic, it's like you'll get messages from your spirit team. This could be, for example, spirit guides or ancestral guides, anything like that. And this is what I feel is happening here. Okay, and it's like there's a lot of work going on when you're meditating. As you can see, he's working on this church, and there's a lot of collaboration going on as well. So what it's telling me is that you will benefit from this process of this, really pondering things, meditating on them when you have the time to address anything that can actually be healed and lead to more precision in focusing your goals, and obviously to deep cellular healing, deep spiritual healing as well of that heart space. Okay, it's just something there that needs to be, I feel that needs to be addressed. There's something else, I think. Okay, let's have a look. I'm going to get some more information about this. So what can they do, please, Spirit, to improve their root chakra even more? We have communication. I feel, and we have the number 33 here, which is a master number. It's highly spiritual. So I do feel it's communication with your spirit guide. Also, with your inner child. There's something that your inner child is needing and wanting. So I think what you need to do is actually possibly, it could be saying, be a bit more nurturing to your inner child as well. That's really important for you. Okay, and that's where they're emphasizing this communication as well. I feel like you need to communicate with your inner child, your higher self, your spirit guides. That's really important for you to bring about this healing, and as I said, precision as well. Okay, any last words, please? Actually, I'm going to use this self-care deck. It might give me some practical tips on what people in group 1 can do to improve even further the energies, the balance and everything of the root chakra, please. Nourish your temple. I think what they're telling me is, yes, it's eating well, it's actually giving your body rest. Yeah, it's fine to be the entrepreneur, but you do need to rest at times. Keep yourself fully hydrated. Take time out, when you need to, just to ponder things, just to give your body that rest that it needs. Because when it rests, it will regenerate. Okay, lovely positive reading to start group 1. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope that resonated. If you liked it, please feel free to like. Feel free to comment as well, and to share and subscribe. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye. Hello group 2, and welcome to your reading. You chose this Garnet crystal, and this reading will be about your root chakra. I'll be asking spirits about the current state of your root chakra. For example, are there any blockages? Is there any imbalance as well that's obstructing the proper flow of energy through this root chakra? And then I'll be asking Spirit for how this is affecting your daily life. And then I'll be asking for any tips or advice on how you can improve the energy flow through this root chakra, how you can remove any blockages, how you can make it more balanced so that you can make your dreams real. Okay, so grounding your dreams and making them real. Okay, so let's begin. So Spirit, for group 2, please can you give me information about the current state of their root chakra, please? In terms of blockages and imbalances, please. The current state of the root chakra of people in group 2, please. Okay, so we have the Judgment card, followed by the Moon card, followed by the Page of Cups. Okay, interesting start, group 2. So something here to do with the unknown. First of all, that's what firstly came to me. Something to do with the unknown. And I don't feel from this arrangement that possibly there's a lack of grounding. I feel like you've got you think you have a vast imagination. This is what I'm seeing here. I think you are also very, very psychic indeed, as we have the Moon and we have the Page of Cups. And I feel that you're very, very connected to the imagination, to that Neptunian energy. And I feel that you're so connected that Spirit kind of has a free highway to kind of bring a lot of information, a lot of downloads to you as well. And I just get a feeling that they are trying to help you. It's like they're trying to energize your root chakra. Okay, so I'm getting a sense that there is a lack of grounding. I think you're very, very up there in terms of intuition, in terms of imagination, and like your psychic senses. But there is a sense that you are getting a lot of help to feel very grounded on Earth through this Judgment card. Okay, and also what I forgot to say is that we have the Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like there's some sort of cycle needs to end or has ended, but there's something coming through possibly from before. So we could be talking about some sort of past life, something like that. Okay. Right, any more information please about the state of the root chakra of people in group 2, please? I just feel, looking at this Moon card, it's like I feel that somebody walking, like metaphorically walking around at night, not feeling. It's like seeking refuge in the night. It's like you're hidden in the night. You've got all these different ideas, but you're not bringing them out to the open. It's like you don't feel part, possibly, of the Earth plane. It's like you're hidden in the shadows in a way. Okay, and we have the Three of Wands, and we have the Six of Pentacles, and then we have the Five of Cups. Okay, yeah. So there's quite a bit of. I feel there's possibly some sort of regret here with the Five of Cups. And we have the Ten of Swords on the bottom of the original deck. But on this deck, we have the Ace of Wands. So I do feel that something is being carried over, possibly from a past life. Some sort of energy is being carried over and it's affecting your root chakra as well. Okay. And I feel here with this Moon card, there's like an imbalance. This is what I'm getting here. This card is very much to do with balance or imbalance even as well. And it is Pentacles, so it's on the Earth plane. So I feel like there's a sense that you need to balance things up. Your root chakra is needing some balance. I feel like you're very, very heavily kind of embroiled in that moon kind of energy, that mystical energy as well. I get a sense of uniqueness about you as well, something very, very unique as well. And possibly you could have some sort of starseed connection, which is why you don't feel like the clothes he is wearing as well. He's very unique. He stands out. It's like you don't feel part of everyday life. You feel very, very different from others, and it can make you feel a bit lonely. I think a bit lonely, a bit depressed, a bit regretful, something like that. A bit regretful of your life here on Earth at the moment, and it's something to do with not feeling grounded, not feeling at home in your earthly body on the earthly plane. There's something happening there. And what Spirit is doing, they're trying to connect with you. They're trying to actually make you feel more confident and safe to actually step out of your comfort zone on the earth plane as well. Okay. And see there are different possibilities that lay open for you, that are there for you if you go into the light as well. You need the night as well as you need the day as well as the night. Both need. There is a real sense of a balance that needs to be achieved here. There's a lot out there for you on the earth plane, and the Spirit is trying to show you that. So I get a feeling that a lot of you are getting messages about this. Okay, let's have a little look at the colour that represents the best colour that represents the energy of the root chakra for people in group 2, please. We have the colour violet. Create a balanced life. Yes. What did I say about balance? There needs to be more of a balance. There is an imbalance here in your root chakra. This is a violet colour as well, so very, very much to do with the upper chakras. We're talking about, third eye, crown. So I feel that is very powerful here as you see this dominance of the colour purple or violet. So yeah, you need to balance this with this red, earthy kind of earth colour as well to get the right balance. So there is definitely an imbalance. Anything else you want to say, please, about the root chakra of people in group 2, please? Oh, that came out. Metamorphosis. Yeah. So like the caterpillar that emerges from its cocoon, you're about to get your wings. So yeah, this is like, I see this as, it's like you're in the dark, you're in night, you're cocooned away, you've got all this lovely imagination, these lovely ideas, but they're connected to something that's possibly not of this world, something from before, possibly from from a past life, something you've carried over. But there's like this bursting, and if you notice, I mentioned about the red colour of the root chakra, and this is where your transformation will take place through balancing that with this purple higher chakra colour. And this is where it's kind of, I see this 3 of Wands as well, it's kind of the butterfly bursting out of the chrysalis as well, to see all the possibilities that lay open to you. So I feel there's a lot of energy work happening in your root chakra, and I believe Spirit is helping you with this. It could even be the Archangel Gabriel or some sort of guardian angel as well that is helping you with this balance as well. Okay, so what I'd like to know now, please, Spirit, is how is the state of the root chakra of people in group 2? How is it affecting their daily life, please, in this physical 3D reality? Okay, we have the Chariot, followed by the 7 of Swords, followed by the 10 of Pentacles. I feel from this that you have there's a lot of energy, and again I'm getting a sense of this kind of celestial like extraterrestrial kind of energy just coming through to me. With this Chariot card, the imagery of that. And what it's doing, so we have this 10 of Pentacles here, which is to do, with total abundance and feeling at home, feeling part of the earth plane. It's a 10 of Pentacles. But in the middle, we have this 7 of Swords. So it's like you're not, this is where the disconnection lies, I think, between your upper chakras and your root chakras. This is you, I feel, sort of in the shadows. As I said here, you're kind of in the shadows. You feel like you exist in the shadows, on the peripheries of society, because you don't feel part of it. You don't feel part of the earth plane. This is where the problems are, because your mind, it's like your mind is somewhere else. Okay? It's like your mind is somewhere else. There's all this energy, all these ideas, but your mind is somewhere else, and this is stopping you from gaining the abundance and everything on planet Earth. Okay, anything else you want to say about this, please, Spirit? How is their root chakra, how is the root chakra of group 2 affecting their physical life, please? So tidy these cards up a bit. Okay. We have the Ten of Cups. So yeah, I get a sense that there's a real longing for something. I feel that this rainbow is connecting you with something a long time ago, something that you may not be aware of it, you might be aware of it, but there's something else. There's something you're longing for here, definitely. And then we have the Tower. Yeah, so this is causing probably quite a lot of discomfort for you. Tower moments that really kind of reinforced your feeling of disconnection from your root chakra. And then we have the Death card, which I feel that, because it's come after the Tower, I feel that there's intense transformation. It's very scorpionic energy happening here. So again, we talked about a lot of energy going through your other chakras, and I feel that this, spirit world is actually gaining direct access to your root chakra, and they're trying to kind of alchemize the energy of your higher chakras, or possibly your starseed origins, and alchemize that with your root chakra, making you feel more grounded. This is where this metamorphosis is taking place. Because it's so powerful, it will feel like a Tower moment, because it needs to feel like that for this transformation to take place. And this is where you get this death. It's like this ending of something before for something new and better to come in. Okay. Let's have a look. What can you tell me, please, Spirit, about how the root chakra is affecting people in group 2, please? We have here self-love. And again, we've got this colour red, and it's around sort of it's more of a blue actually, but it's definitely a higher chakra, but there's a colour red around it. So there's a feeling here that there is some sort of lack of self-love, some sort of lack of self-esteem, because you don't feel connected to the earth plane. Your self-love will increase by working on this root chakra. This to me is the stem, or the origin of your feelings of not having enough self-worth or self-esteem or self-love. This is where it stems from, this blockage or imbalance in your root chakra. Okay, anything else we can say about this? Anything else you want to say, Spirit, about how the root chakra is affecting people in group 2, please? We have healing with nature. Your soul yearns to be outside in nature, around the healing waters, flowers and trees. Yeah. I think you're connected with something else, but what they're trying to say is actually connect that love of something else with looking for beauty on the earth plane around you. And yeah, healing with nature. I see here going out in nature, exploring it, exploring the wonders. And I feel by doing this, you will get possibly synchronicities or downloads from spirit, which will actually help to connect you more with the elements of earth and that lovely red root chakra energy, to make you feel more safe, to make you feel more secure and more happy and grounded as well. Okay, what I'd like to know now, please, Spirit, is do you have any tips or advice for people in group 2? Any ways, please, that they can improve the flow of energy through their root chakra by removing any blockages and restoring balance or creating balance in their root chakra, please? This is so that they can make their dreams real and tangible on earth. We have the Ace of Swords, followed by the Nine of Pentacles, followed by the Three of Wands again. And the difference here is this particular Three of Wands, as opposed to this one, in this particular deck, I think this is the Radiant Wise deck, he's actually in bare feet. So what they're possibly saying is, it's like some practical advice they're giving you, possibly, go out outside in the garden or any patch of grass, anything you can find. It could be earth, it could be even mud. Go out in bare feet, and that's where you'll connect with nature, where you will heal. You connect with that. It's like you're connecting with the pulse, with the life force of the earth itself, the earth body. Okay, that's what they're saying here. And also we have a garden here. Again, we're going around in nature. It's like kind of gratitude and appreciation for the beauty of nature all around you as well. And it's like gaining clarity. This is connecting through the crown, but it's also gaining clarity about where you are at the moment. And I think this clarity will be gained by really, really trying to connect with the earth body itself. Okay, the beauty of earth, but also the earth's body. But yeah, so going out there practically in your bare feet and just getting involved with the earth itself will make you feel more part of it and make you feel more clear. I'd like some more information, please, Spirit, about this. Tips or advice, please, for how people in group 2 can connect better through their root chakra to make their dreams a reality, please. Okay, we have the Death card again. Yeah, this death is like, it's this complete transformation, and what this is doing, this is bringing the clarity to you. Then we have the Three of Cups. So again, what I said about, gratitude, celebration of where you are now. Even if it feels difficult at the moment, you don't feel you're in that right headspace, it could be doing them little things every day. As I said, going out on bare feet on the grass if you have a garden, or just somewhere, anywhere where you can connect or feel. Doesn't have to be in bare feet, but anywhere where you can feel connected to the body of the earth, and kind of to feel gratitude for that as well. When you get into the energy, things will start coming back, so that'll be reflected back to you. And then we have the Hierophant. What I feel here is, I see in this context, in this reading, is rigidity going to flexibility. You've got the rigid structures and everything. This might make you feel quite weighed down. You might be focusing too much on the structures, on things that are going on in the world, possibly at the moment as well, that feel quite structured in a negative way, feel quite rigid, quite imposing. But what they want you to do is connect to the earth. This will open up your perception. Your perceptions will broaden. They want you to broaden your perception. That is what they're trying to get you to do. Broaden your perception of the earth plane itself, the wonders of the earth plane, not just the negative negative aspects of it. So any practical tips, please, for people in group 2 on how they can improve the energies of their root chakras and make their dreams real, please. We have positive affirmations. Yeah, remember what I said? And we've got the words grateful, worthy, I love myself as well. I don't know if you can see that. We have brave, we have beautiful, healthy, happy. What's this? I choose love as well. So yeah, it may feel, better, easier said than done. But it's kind of like you're tricking yourself into, the more you say it, the more it'll be reflected back to you. That's what I'm feeling here. This strong energy of gratitude and of the earth itself, of the beauty of the earth. And that's where things will start to change for you. That's things that will start to improve the energy balance in your root chakra. And you'll start to achieve better things. Okay. Any last words, please, Spirit, on this? So tips and advice, please, for people in group 2 to improve the energies of their root chakra, please. We have shooting star. You are a shooting star. You are about to step into your fullest potential. Yeah, this is really kind of hitting home the point, or emphasizing the point that by doing this work on your root chakra, this will unlock all of your potential. Because what's happening is you're unable to you have a lot of potential, a lot of gifts, but you're unable to ground it because you're feeling disconnected from the earth plane. But by working on that root chakra, really accepting the gift, the help that spirit is offering you, this will help, and healing with nature as well. This will help you to connect to your potential and ground it into reality, and make your dreams a reality as well. Okay, and manifest it. Lovely. Thank you very much. Also, we have the number 30. If you break that down, that adds up to number 3. So we're talking about something really, really creative here that you're meant to be focusing on and bringing to Earth as well. So thank you very much, Group 2, for a very interesting reading. If you liked or if it resonated, please like, share and subscribe. Please also feel free to leave any comments below. Very much, that would be very much appreciated. And again, thank you very much and goodbye. Hello, Group 3, and welcome to your reading. You chose this Aegirine, or Aegirine, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but this Aegirine crystal, and this reading is on your root chakra. So I will be asking Spirit about any imbalances or blockages that is obstructing the proper flow of energy through this root chakra, and how this is affecting your daily life. I will then be asking Spirit for some tips or advice on how you can improve or remove these blockages, or restore the balance to this root chakra, so that you can ground your visions, your dreams, your wishes, and make them real. Okay, make them real and tangible, really to affect your life in the most positive way. Okay, so let's begin. So I'd firstly like to know, please, Spirit, please can you give me some information, really, really clear information about the root chakra of people in group 3, please. Can you give me any indication of any blockages, any imbalance, anything to do with the flow of energy through the root chakra, how well it is functioning, please, for people in group 3? We have the 4 of Pentacles, followed by the 6 of Wands, followed by the Empress. Okay, that's an interesting display of cards there, group 3. So I am sensing some kind of power struggle, especially as this 7 of Wands is the central card. There's some sort of power struggle with energy flow through your root chakra, and I'm really feeling a blockage here. I feel there is a lack of grounding here, especially because there's pentacles between his feet and the earth. So it's like you're not connected completely to the body of the earth, the pulse of the earth as well. This to me is like an outcome. It's like they're kind of telling me what they want you to do with your root chakra. But I think there's a lot of the energy is, I feel like there's a lot of firepower, there's a lot of energy that's building up because it can't have an outlet through the root chakra. So I feel that you have a lot of solar plexus energy. I really, really feel this by looking at this Seven of Wands. I think this is possibly a lot of internal energetic conflicts going on as well. But what they want is for you to be connected to that beauty of the earth plane, as we see with the Empress, which really embodies the Earth Mother. She symbolizes the Earth Mother being connected to the earth. So I really, really feel that there is a blockage. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Wands, which is really building up all them sticks, building up all them wands. And this is where that power is building up, because I can't actually get anywhere. It's flowing everywhere on the other chakras, but I feel it's having problems because that earth chakra is blocked. It can't get anywhere. It can't be earthed, and you're not getting the earth energy really. So you can alchemize that energy as well. Okay, it's just building up, and it's becoming quite a struggle for you. A struggle in terms of that groundedness. I feel some of you might be feeling quite, because of this, you might be feeling quite weighed down. And as we see pictorially with this Four of Pentacles, so I feel some of you might be feeling quite flighty, but others of you might be feeling quite weighed down because of the blockages as well. It's like you can't release the energy. It's got nowhere to go. That's what I'm feeling here. Okay. Anything else, please, you want to say, Spirit, about the roots chakra of people in group 3, please? We have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this is like a division of energy. It's like sharing it out equally, but it's not being shared out. That's what I'm feeling here. And yeah, what it's telling me is there's definitely an imbalance. This is what's needing to happen. There's a balance that's needing to be achieved with the earth chakra, but because of this blockage, it's not able to be achieved. And then we have the Page of Swords. It's like by unblocking the earth chakra, what they're telling me, or I should say, sorry, the roots chakra, what they're telling me is that this will, it'd be like cutting a cord, if you know what I mean. It's like you're cutting through the blockages. This is what they want to happen. So this doesn't feel so much of a struggle. And then we have the Queen of Cups. Yeah. What they're telling me is by connecting to through your root chakra, by unblocking that root chakra, you will have a much more palpable connection to the earth, and you will be able to connect to your intuition better, because you'll be able to ground it in something, ground it in reality, and make sense of it. Because at the moment, what I feel, because your earth chakra has these, sorry, I keep saying earth chakra, because your root chakra has these imbalances, these blockages, I think that you're not able to ground your ideas, your visions, your energy, and it's getting overpowering. There's too much, and you can't make sense of it. Wow. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to get some oracle cards now to explain what's happening. I'm going to use this deck first, I think. So, information, please, Spirit, about the current state of the root chakra of people in group 3, please. Synchronicities. Allow the magic to unfold as synchronistic events lead you in a new direction. I think energy has been flown in the same direction for a long time. We have synchronicities. I think you'd be open more to synchronicities if you ground yourself in nature as well. I will pull a tarot just to clarify that, but that's what I'm feeling here. It's like we've got this 10 of Wands on the bottom of the original deck that I used. And this is like the energy can't get anywhere. It's going round and round and round. And what they're telling me is by getting that balance, as we have here, we have the balance of the 4-4, as you can see with this number here. This will allow you to be able to notice things around you, to tune in to the earth energy and notice some synchronicities as well. Let's have a little bit more information about this card, please, Spirit. Please explain these synchronicities. Oracle card, please, in relation to the root chakra of people in group 3. Yeah, we have the bottom of the deck here. We have somebody in nature. All these synchronicities, all these messages are being delivered to them, but for some reason, I just feel this person isn't grounded and they're not noticing things that are around them. It's because you feel disconnected from the element of earth. Yeah, and this is just emphasizing it's about free energy being able to flow freely through the chakras, which is not happening at the moment. This is why you're feeling quite a struggle. You're possibly in your own headspace. You don't feel connected to earth. You're unable to ground or notice them synchronicities that are happening in everyday life around you. I feel you probably might be up there in the clouds, possibly, or struggling with so much energy, you're so worn out that you're not realizing or not seeing them synchronicities that are happening around you. Let's have a little look at, I'm going to use this color deck just to get a bit of information. Please give me a color, or an essence of a color, to best represent the quality or the state of the root chakra of people in group 3, please, Spirit. We have gold, attract abundance. To me, I'm looking, I think, yeah, attract abundance, yes, by opening up that root chakra. But because we have the color gold, I'm thinking, as I said before, there's a lot of energy centered around your solar plexus, which is definitely associated with the color yellow or the color gold as well. And I think there's a lot of energy swirling around there, but it's too much because it's not grounded. It hasn't got anywhere to go. It's just in the solar plexus, sacral, and the other chakras as well. So that, I think this is what it's just saying. It's kind of like a pressure cooker, and it's building up and building up, but it needs to have a free flow, really, to flow through all the chakras in a balanced way. And that's where the earth chakra is coming in really. So what I want to know now, please, is how is the state of the root chakra of people in group 3? How is it affecting their daily life, please? Their physical 3D life. We have, this finally came up, the 4 of Cups. It wanted to show itself. So yes, you are, at the moment, there are things happening around you, things that you need to see, things that you need to be aware of, things that will benefit you, but you are unaware of them because of where you are with your root chakra. There's 4 of Cups there. And then we have the 3 of Wands. Interesting. And then we have the Tower. Yeah, so as I said before, there's like a pressure cooker. Things are really, really kind of building up. And I feel that you might have some awareness or some need. I see this as an outlet. This to me is like an outlet for this power to expand. At the moment, it's quite constricted. I feel a lot of constriction with that golden energy. It needs to expand outwards. And I'm feeling that by looking at this 3 of Wands as well. It's like from constriction and power build-up to expansion. So there is possibly some sort of alchemical change going on at the moment with your root chakra. You might not be aware of it. You might be aware of it. You might have started doing some work, especially since we have this Empress card and we have this Queen of Cups. So maybe some of you might be doing some kind of intuitive work, connecting with the earth in some way, and things are starting to happen. You are starting to find an outlet for all that solar plexus fire energy. Okay. Right. Anything else, please, you want to say, Spirit, about how this is affecting their daily life? Their root chakra, please. The people in group 3. We have the 3 of Swords, followed by the 8 of Pentacles, followed by the Ace of Cups. So I feel there is a lot of healing going on at the moment. And They're kind of giving me an indication here. So I'm looking at this Eight of Pentacles. Yes, it's a Pentacles card, which is obviously the Earth element, but I'm seeing all these Pentacles as going from the Earth star, the root, and it's going up and up and up, and we're looking at the crown and the soul star. So it looks to me like it's like a flow of the wheels of light, otherwise known as the chakras. It's like a flow of chakras going from the bottom up to the top. So that's telling me, because we have a Pentacles card, is that they're needing you to do some work on grounding, doing something physical, that makes you feel connected to the earth. Maybe working with your hands. It could be working on building something. It could be something out in the garden, doing something out in the garden, depending on the time of year and what the weather's like. It could be making some sort of sculpture, anything really, it doesn't matter, but something that's practical and something that makes you feel connected to your earthly body, I should say, to what your body can do as well. And what this will do, this will open that outlet, as I was talking about before. It will give that solar plexus energy, that extreme 5 energy, an outlet. And this is the process for you of grounding. And this is what is needed. And for some of you, it might have already started. And because you're not able to see at the moment these synchronicities that are all around you, or the messages that you're getting, things on the earth plane, things you need to be aware of on the earth, because your mind is probably elsewhere, or you're so worn out of all these energies, this is causing quite a lot of I would say a lot of disappointment probably, and you might not notice where this is coming from. Quite a lot of darkness, a lot of disappointment, heartache, as we see with the Three of Swords. It might be making you feel quite stunted in terms of your creativity. It's like you haven't got an outlet. You can't create things in the real world and make them not the real world, but the physical world, I should say, and unable to make them tangible at the moment. So yeah, there's a lot of powerful things going on at the moment with you. And I think as well, there was a lot of power. This is just demonstrating, this Tower card is the amount of power that is coming through your upper chakras. So yeah, your crown chakras you see here, but definitely a lot of solar plexus energy that's building up. But on the heels of that is a lot of healing as well. And we're talking about the heart as well, the heart chakra, a lot of healing of the heart. But what that's telling me is that a lot of work needs to be done. If it hasn't started already, it needs to be started at least on your root chakra. So by connecting to your root chakra, this will really, really help you. By grounding yourself, by clearing the blockages as well. And I think a lot of this process is being done by spirit, but you're feeling quite uncomfortable with the process at the moment. But I feel that it's probably something that is needed in terms of clearing that root chakra and making them energies flow in a much more balanced way. All right, I'm going to get a bit of information here. So Spirit, anything else you want to say, please? How is this affecting people in group 3, the current state of their root chakra, please? Tough love. It is time to tell the truth about something you have been avoiding. Yeah, I feel Spirit might be giving you, some signs. It might feel quite difficult, but it's just a reminder. It's like they're trying to jolt you into reality, so you notice the earth plane and notice things around you, because they're doing that because that is your key to actually prospering, getting all your ideas into reality. But in order to do that, it will feel quite tough for the process at the moment, because I feel there's a lot of blockages and a lot of imbalances that need to be worked on, and this is why it's feeling so tough, as you see here with the Three of Swords. Until this is happening until you start to look up, metaphorically, obviously, as a person under this tree, and notice all these signs and all these things that are happening that have been brought in for you. Let's have a look. I'm going to use this one, I think. Happy ending. Wow, what a difference. This to me is a happy ending because I have the color yellow. It's a happy ending for your solar plexus energy. All this work that's feeling tough, it has a really, really good outcome. There is a happy ending to it. There is an outlet, a creative outlet as well for these higher, we've got the purple as well, or the higher chakras, sort of your third eye, your crown, and we have the solar plexus energy here. So there's an outlet for it. So there is a happy ending if you choose to follow the advice from spirit and just really, really try and ground yourself in the ways that I kind of discussed or alluded to as well. Wow. Okay, what I want to know now is, do you have any more tips, please, for people in group 3 as to how they can improve the energies of their root chakra, please, in terms of removing any blockages and restoring the balance of it, please, so that they can make their dreams real in the physical, on the physical earth plane? He's happened again, he's appeared again. This is weird. Happening again. This 4 of Cups, really, really emphasizing that point there, group 3. So we have the 9 of Swords. So yeah, I'm getting a sense there's a lot of anxiety here. Again, we have the 7 of Wands. So anxiety, struggle, and then we have the Fool. This Fool, to me, in this instance, is a major arcana, and we have the number 0. This is like connection to the all, connection to source, connection to the beginning of things. It's like they're trying to make, it's like you're having all this transformation, all this power. It's kind of to free you from all this struggle, all this anxiety as well, this mental anxiety. By grounding, what will happen is that you will feel much more refreshed. It's like they want you to get into the energy of feeling much more refreshed. I think as well, a connection to spirit would be really, really advantageous as well, or strengthening that connection. Also a connection to your inner child. This Fool can also represent your inner child. That time when you didn't feel encumbered by, loads of responsibility, adult responsibilities. It's trying to get in tune with that. It's like the traveler on a new kind of journey. That sense of excitement, they really want you to tune into that. Remember, we have the Empress here as well. It's kind of a sense of excitement and newness on the earth plane. And what that will do, that will help clear your root chakra, because you're getting much more connection to the earth through your root chakra. And it will clear all these struggles and anxiety as well. I'd like to know a bit more, please, Spirit, about this, about what people can actually do in group 3 to improve the balance and energy flow through their root chakra, please, so that they can make their dreams real. I think all them different, 4 of Cups is just telling me that spirit, or your spirit guides even, or any part of your spirit team, is definitely, it's like they're repeatedly trying to give you a message about this. This is something really, really important for you. So yeah, we have the 10 of Pentacles, which is to do with complete abundance on earth. So maybe working on, if you have anxiety, could be to, counseling, maybe something like that. Anything that helps you deal with that, any sort of meditation as well. Because that is really the key, I believe, here, for you to get total abundance and connection to that, to the elements of the earth. Then we have the Chariot. So this is about channeling all this energy and struggle in a much more effortless and powerful way. And again, it's about accepting help from spirit. You don't have to struggle by yourself. Spirit is there to help you. So yeah, maybe possibly meditating on energy flow through all the chakras, and this will enable spirit to access. So also possibly I'm feeling working with crystals as well as a good thing, placing certain crystals on on certain chakras, and especially on your root chakra, will help to make the energy flow through and break through any blockages, any unhelpful blockages. Wow. And then we have the Lovers card. Yeah. This is your key to connect. You need to connect to spirit. That's what it's saying. They're there for you. You have it's a very angelic frequency that you are connected to. They are coming through for you. Could be your guardian angel. It could even be an archangel as well. So by you connecting to your inner child and possibly meditating using crystals will help to make the energy flow much more easier. You'll be able to ground their messages that you're receiving from your inner child, from your higher self, from spirit, from the angels. You'll be able to ground their messages. You'll be able to understand them more because you're working on clearing and rebalancing that root chakra. Wow. Anything practical from here, please? So this is a self-care deck. Anything that people in group 3 can do practically, please. Look to the stars. Wow, wasn't expecting that. I think this is also kind of being outside in nature and looking to the stars there and knowing there's like a connection between the earth. It's like knowing there is a connection between the kind of the earth star. If you know about chakras, your earth star is below your root chakra. There's a connection between that and your uppermost chakras, you know, the soul star and all that, and even above that. There is a connection there, and to be aware of that everything is just as important. Also look to the stars for inspiration as well. Wow, that's interesting. I'm going to get some more information about that. Please can you explain look to the stars, please? Three of Pentacles. So maybe you might have some kind of starseed ancestry or starseed guides or something like that. Possibly for some of you. Others of you, it's kind of getting inspiration. Work with others possibly. Get inspiration from things you might have. Some of you might have an idea that's to do with that kind of thing, or to do with spirituality, or to do with something to do with the stars or space, something like that. That might be quite specific to one or two of you. And it's kind of working with others will ground that information or them ideas, that inspiration you got will ground it into reality, and hence you're making your dream real. And work with these other people, as it is a pentacles. It can refer to guys, it could also refer to other people. Work with other people on this in a creative way. And also, if you notice, he's using his hands. He's got tools that are earth-made. So he's actually doing something physical with your hands. You'll be able to make this link between the upper chakras and the lower chakras. That is when you know you are really, really opening up that root chakra in a really, really healthy way and making your dreams real. Lovely. Any final words, please, Spirit, on this? Okay. Any tips and advice? Change. I think it's about changing your perception, broadening out. Remember, this is about change. This is to do with changing your perception as well. Changing your perception about the earth around you as well, so you feel actually more comfortable on the earth. It's kind of like using the root chakra as an aid, really, to help you feel more stable, more supported as well. Seeing it like that, seeing that it is just as important as your higher chakras as well, it's equally as important. So I think it's to do with the change in your perception. What they're saying is as well, by working on this root chakra, you will have very, very positive change as well. Okay. Lovely, lovely reading, group 3. Yeah, quite a bit of work to do, but a positive outcome, I think, in regards to your root chakra. So if you like that reading, or if it resonated with you, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, also comment. That's always appreciated. And again, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye. Hello Group 4, and welcome to your reading. You chose this black tourmaline crystal, and this reading will be about your root chakra. I'll be asking Spirit about any imbalances or blockages in your root chakra, how this is affecting your daily life, and asking for any tips or advice on how you can improve or restore the balance of this root chakra, remove any blockages, improve the flow of energy through it so that you can make your dreams real. And by that I mean is grounding your dreams into reality. Okay, onto the physical plane. All right, so let's begin. Spirit, please can you give me information about the root chakra of people in group 4, please? I'd like to know about any blockages, any imbalances, anything really about the root chakra of people in group 4, please. We have the Seven of Swords, followed by the Magician, followed by the Knight of Wands. Okay, group 4, I feel that I feel like you have that kind of leadership energy. You have a very, very independent nature. I see a lot of self-mastery here. You were able to kind of manifest and make things happen. So I feel like that you're able to ground kind of your passions and everything through your root chakra, but there's some sort of disconnection maybe. And I think it's where the mind, the higher chakras come in. So possibly the throat chakra, third eye and crown chakra. It's like they're causing some detachment from the root chakra. So to me, it's some kind of blockage or some kind of like a break in the circuitry. You aren't quite getting that information from the upper chakras to the lower chakras, such as the root chakra. Okay, I'm going to get some more information on this. But what it's telling me, you definitely have the ability to ground some very, very high frequency energies, some high frequency ideas, things like that come from a very, very high place. Okay, this Magician card is about grounding as well. It's grounding your ideas. It's to do with the planet of Mercury, so it's to do with really, really clear thinking, really, really using your mind and using it and directing that mind energy, that mental energy, that thought energy in the way that you want to manifest it on the earth plane. So I'm thinking there is definitely the ability there, especially in terms of connection to your root, but there's just a bit of discordance here. Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Emperor. Yeah, so what I'm feeling here by looking at these cards, I'm feeling that there might be some sort of mistrust possibly with some of you, of the messages that you're getting from your spirit guides possibly, or your spirit team. There might be some sort of lack of connection between them, and you're possibly feeling that you're navigating the earth plane by yourself and you haven't got any support from your spirit team. But what I'm seeing here is that they are there, they're in the background. Also for some of you as well, there might be, because of this as well, and also in it as well as this, there's some sort of lack of connection with other people and work with other people. As I said before, you are a very independent person. So I feel there's two things. I feel there's a need for you to connect with your spirit guides, but also a need for you to connect with others, because you are fiercely independent, what I see here, and you definitely have the ability to channel quite, as I said before, high vibrational ideas. Possibly, I think a lot of you are possibly very claircognizant as well. You have that strong psychic ability. You're able to ground them ideas into reality. So your root chakra by itself, to me, is quite healthy and is quite balanced. But there's just a bit of tweaking that's involved in terms of connecting with those around you in the physical reality on the earth plane as well. That's coming through strongly. Also, what I'm seeing, that you have as I said, there's a lot of independence. There's a lot of firepower to you as well. So there's probably a lot of fire in your chart. So we have the Emperor, another major arcana, as well as the Magician. Emperor is associated with the astrological sign of Aries, which is to do with kind of that warrior fighter. It's like that new kind of energy. Like, it's like someone who's springing into life with new ideas as well, which I'm seeing with this this Knight of Wands. I feel there's a lot of strength coming through some of you. Possibly you're able to think of something really, really quickly and get it into action quickly. That's what I feel here as well. You're able to get an idea and get the firepower going, get it into action, get it into something real. But I think what's happening is you have a slight connection from others on the earth plane, and that is just where the block lies. So that would be actually the block in your root chakra. There is a bit of a block there. And this would elevate you to that Magician, because this is definitely, what I'm seeing here is definitely your potential for your root chakra. It's like, what it's telling me is, if your root chakra was completely unblocked and you were completely getting into that creative, collaborative mode with other people in the world or other people around you, you would be able to channel this Emperor energy, this Knight of Wands energy, this ideas, these inspirations in a much more abundant way as well. Okay. Right, so I'd like to know, please, if I can have a representation of the colour of this root chakra, please, for people in group 4. Emerald, calm your mind, body and soul. Now this is funny because this card actually came up in group 1. But I think in your case, they're actually saying there is a need to actually calm your mind, body and soul. It's emphasizing this green color. I think, as I said before, there's a lot of firepower, but you need to kind of earth it. This is like an electrical circuit as well. It's like you're earthing these ideas. This will help to calm things down. You can actually project this energy outwards into where that you want to. And this would be through working on your connection with others in the material, physical reality. Anything else we have to say about the root chakra, people in group 4? Surrender, release and surrender all control and let nature take its course. Yeah, you definitely have that Aries about your group 4 and that Magician, that leader in you. You possibly feel like you need to be in control of everything, which is fine, but not to the point of where it actually starts to wear you down and it causes a disconnection from others. And this is possibly because your root chakra needs that extra bit of tweaking, that extra bit of development, that extra bit of clearing, because you're not surrendering, a bit of control. You're actually feeling alone, and what's happening is you're going into survival mode instead of flourishing mode. That's what I see here. you're actually surviving, because you're carrying a lot of swords here and a lot of energy as well, and you're trying to take a lot. It's like you're trying to take a lot on your shoulders when you don't need to. You have your spirit guides, you have spirit, but you also have other people that you can collaborate with on the earth, on Earth as well. Okay, how please Spirit, can you tell me how this is affecting people in group 4, please? The state of their root chakra. How is it affecting them, please, on a daily basis in their lives? We have the Page of Swords, followed by the Ten of Swords, followed by the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, so I think this feeling of being alone, trying to be in control of everything, and kind of get this sense of maybe it's kind of your way or the highway in some instances, and this could be isolating you from other people, making you feel left out in the cold, and making you feel really quite left out in the cold, quite worn out. And I see you here standing alone with all these wonderful ideas and everything, but you're not seeing that. And this is where spirit is coming in as well. Your spirit guides, this light in the window. It's kind of like you're not seeing it enough at the moment. You're not seeing that there is support there for you. There is a bit of surrendering that's needed, surrendering to the energy of spirit to help you with this. And this is because of the imbalances in your root chakra. I'd like to know more, please, about this, Spirit. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling a bit of a distrust there. And as I thought that, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords. Again, I think there's some mental distrust of other people's opinions. And definitely, I think with spirit guides possibly as well. It's like you're alone. It's like I'm feeling that you're alone in this world, and you have to take everything on your shoulders. You definitely have a lot of power. I feel that you are natural leaders, but I think to improve things for yourself, and so you don't feel in this Five of Pentacles energy, it's like it's okay to actually release some of that control. Let spirit take some of the burden as well. And also let others, if you have a particular project you're working on, it's good to collaborate with other people as well. You feel more connected to the earth plane. Yeah, there's definitely a need for balance here. It doesn't have to be just your ideas. It can be other people as well. Collaborate with them. It's like this is balancing it's kind of balancing your emotional center and how you interact with others. This to me is like the King of Cups is like being more flexible emotionally. There's a need for some flexibility as well. Things don't always go the way you want them to on the earth plane, in this physical reality. They don't always go the way you want to. This King of Cups here, you see, he is on a choppy sea. He's not able to control the sea, but he is able to control how he floats or how he moves on that sea so he doesn't topple over. You can't control everything around you. That's what it's trying to say. So loosen some of that control. And I think this is possibly something that you've carried through, possibly from a long time ago. It's like a cycle. It's telling me there's a cycle here with the Ten of Swords. It's a mental cycle that needs to end. And this is possibly part of your shadow as well. Something could have happened a long time ago that's made you feel this disconnection from others, this distrust in other people as well, and in spirit. So it's probably worth looking into that shadow aspect of yourself and exploring it. And it is something definitely to do with you feeling grounded and you feeling safe. It's about you feeling safe and stable on the planet of Earth. See, this Five of Pentacles and this Devil, and there's a sense that you don't feel safe. You don't feel safe in the earth realm. And yeah, this is culminating as well in the Seven of Wands. You're feeling you're battling by yourself. And if you look, he's standing on a little hill or on top of a ditch or something. And it's like the earth is like attacking him with wands as well. We can't see who's holding these wands or these sticks, but it's coming from the elements of the earth and he's having to fight it. Everything, I think, is feeling like a struggle for you at the moment. And that's how the imbalances in your root chakra is affecting you on a daily basis. Okay. Anything else, please, Spirit, about this? Connection. You are very connected to the heavenly realms. Yeah. This should remind you do have a connection to them, and it's okay to reach out for help. They are there. They're in this church. If you see this picture, the Five of Pentacles, these two people are outside in the cold, and it's like they're going around day by day looking for food. But if only they would look up. I think he's starting to look up actually. But there was a light in this window inside, I think, as a church or something. But to me, that's the light of spirit. That's giving you like refuge, that solace as well. And that comfort. And yeah, you are connected, definitely. Okay. I think I will use this deck. So Spirit, anything else you want to say, please, from this deck, which is the mediumship deck as well. That flew out. That's sitting in the power. Okay. Yeah, I feel it's about feeling centered as well. Feeling centered. It's like centering that power. But if you notice, he's actually sitting, he's probably sitting on the earth, I'd imagine. And I think that's good in your case. Sitting in the power, harnessing that power. And yeah, it's just feeling that power and just, trying to connect with spirits around you. I'm going to get another card, I think, as well. I feel another oracle is needed from this deck. Yeah, we have here nature's healing power. It's about being at one or feeling more connected to the earth itself. As I said, sitting outside, meditating outside, even meditating, having some contact with the ground, looking at things around you, appreciating the beauty around you. If you have a garden, sit in the garden, all them kinds of things, or any patch of grass, anything really, where you can connect with nature, whichever way that resonates with you. Whether it be nature, whether it be other people, whatever it is that makes you feel more part of Earth, basically. And that will strengthen your feeling of connection and not feeling alone. All right. I would like to know now, please, do you have any tips for people in group 4 on how they can improve the energy flow through their root chakra? Make it more balanced, and clear any blockages, please, so that they can make their dreams real, because that's what we're talking about. The title of this video also says, root chakra, making your dreams real. We have dreams, that's fine, but if our root chakra is unstable or is blocked or unbalanced, we are unable to ground them dreams into reality. We can't make them tangible, and then we'll be stuck in this kind of Five of Pentacles energy, Seven of Swords energy. Okay, so what can they do, please, Spirit? We have the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. I feel that this is looking at where you are now. As I said, sitting in the power here, sitting in the power, looking at where you are now, and actually, instead of thinking, being disappointed with where you are, actually appreciating what you have actually achieved already. That's what I'm seeing here. He's like making an assessment of what is cultivated, what is growing, but he hasn't seen this pentacle on the floor, and this is what is kind of getting you to notice this. There's something valuable that is connected to the earth, something valuable for you, and this will help you. This will help you to connect to the earth much more easily. And definitely, this is telling me that there is a blockage. Definitely, you've actually got a blockage here with the earth, possibly the heart, but also the crown as well. So there's a distrust of spirit, I think, that's blocked, that needs working on. It's worth looking. I do have another, if you haven't seen it already, I have another video called, your crown chakra. I will be doing other chakra videos as well, but it might be quite good for you to look at that and see if there's anything that resonates with you in how to clear that chakra as well, or balance that chakra. Yeah, so there's definitely some distrust of the earth and of spirit as well, I think, to some extent. And then by doing this, what it's telling me, there's like a story here. By doing this, by appreciating what you have on earth and how much you've actually done, you can actually then go forward much more victoriously, as you see with this Six of Wands card. And again, I remember I said you have that leadership quality to you, but you'll feel much more better. You'll feel lighter, actually. You will feel more elevated on the earth plane. You won't feel so heavy and weighed down. You'll be able to go forward victoriously. You'll move away from this Five of Pentacles to the the Six of Wands energy. Okay, I'd like to get more, please. Anything people in group 4 can do, please, to improve the energies and their root chakra, please. The energies of their root chakra. We have the Ace of Pentacles, followed by the Two of Cups, followed by the Devil again. What it's telling me is I think there's a lot of shadow work that needs to be done. Something that definitely needs to be healed, and I think it's worth exploring that. What it's saying here, I really feel that this is connection, possibly to another person. It could be romantically, it could be the friendship as well for some of you. It's actually it's like having that bond with other people as well. And I also, because we have the Seven of Pentacles, but also I think it's to do with connection to spirit as well. I think it's connection with a lot of different energies, but all of them have that thing in common, that it's vibrating on that frequency of love. I think that's really, really important to you. What it's telling me here, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, you do have opportunity. You do have something wonderful that's waiting for you on the earth plane, but you just need to work on unblocking them, that root chakra. And as I said, the other chakras as well need some work on it. So again, like I mentioned, I think it was with group 3, you could do things like work with crystals, things like that. Work with crystals. These actually look like crystals as well. They're part of the earth, part of the chakras as well. So possibly you could lay crystals on different chakras when you're laying down, when you're meditating. Try to channel energy through them. In whichever way that feels natural. Some of you might be through guided meditation. There's loads of things like that on YouTube. You can look at solfeggios. Different frequencies as well might be good for you to work with. You could have other meditations that deal with dealing with that shadow self, dealing with the shadow and really exploring it. And by exploring it, by throwing light on it, this will help you battle through them blockages and heal whatever it is that's creating that kind of conflict and problems for you with your root chakra, and you will be much more victorious. Okay, I'm going to get some more information about this now. So what can people in group 4 do, please, to improve their root chakra and hence make their dreams more real? Because definitely there is dreams of an earthly sense waiting for you. That's what it's telling for me. And it is key. Your root chakra is key to this. Okay, we have rejoicing. You have learned how to make the most out of life. Yeah, as I said before, there is an element of gratitude for what you have achieved, what you have so far in this life. And by having that gratitude, even if you don't believe it, But keep working and working and working on it. Possibly, you could think about positive affirmations as well. That might be quite good for some of you if that resonates with you. By doing that more and more, you'll attract more and more good things to you. I think that's what this is referring to as well. Let's have a look at this one, the self-help deck. Anything practical that people can do in group 4 to improve their root chakra and help make their dreams more grounded and hence more real, please. Movement. I think this is to do with you feeling comfortable in the body. The body is obviously to do with earth. Your actually earthly body is feeling comfortable in your own skin. I think that's really important as well. Movement, this could be dancing, it doesn't have to be what she's doing there. It could be yoga, it could be dancing, it could be anything. Anything where you feel connected to the earth plane. This will really help to balance that root chakra. Okay. If you look at the picture as well, she's also, if you see here, there is a direct connection from the lower chakras. You've got the root chakra, we have the earth star, we also have the crown and the soul star up here. So it's maintaining that, a lovely connection. So for some of you, I think yoga, something like that, will really help you to channel that energy as well. Make all your chakras much more balanced. Lovely. Thank you very much, Group 4, for watching. I hope some of it resonated with you. If you liked it or it resonated, please feel free to hit the like button. Please feel free to subscribe and share as well. And also leave any comments if you wish to do so in the comments below. Thank you very much and goodbye.